Welcome back to YouTube. Me and Josh have been trying to organise this one for a couple of weeks. I can barely hear myself thinking, so I hope you can hear me. We've got Josh, you can see, lurking in the background. We're going to be planning on doing quite a few sessions like this. I think I mentioned in the last video where we're in together, just both on the mic, behind the scenes type thing. I'm not going to give this a particular name unless I deliver some nuggets of information. But we're going to run through our new splits. So we've both been given a new split for prep, which are largely the same, so we can get most of our sessions in together, because intensity at this level rules over everything. We already have a good understanding of execution and tempo and contracting muscles. So right now for us, it's about intensity. It's about taking those extra reps, those effective reps, which obviously training together helps out massively with. So Callum has lined our sessions up as best as possible. There are obviously some differences. I've got more hamstring work in than Josh. Josh has more arm work than I do. So there'll be some slight differences, but by and large, it's the same. So this is the beginning, taking you along for the ride. This is what was supposed to happen last year.
Yes, exactly. We finally get to do it.
Let's go. We're excited.
Just do two weeks like monitoring everything before you prep.
Yeah.
Well, no, before you go on.
It started.
I guess you're on, aren't you? Oh shit.
8,000 steps, 4,100 calories. No cardio Joe is back.
Not going to do cardio this year.
To stay.
Oh shit. That's too heavy. Easy. Good.
That's a bit too heavy for me.
That's heavy, isn't it? That's like the exact words that I used as I got off my set. Oh well, I've got to do the other side now.
Yeah, fuck it. Amazing, brother. I feel like this is one of the movements that you don't want to be smashing like. I don't like that I've just done 7 reps. I want they need 8 on here, and that shows me that was way too heavy. So, as Josh said, we've got to do 2 sets now. Well, the other arm, so we'll do it. But drop back for the back off, make it perfect, make up for that last one because that was suboptimal. Yeah. Nice.
Oh shit. That is so heavy.
I concur.
Good. Come on.
Oi. Perfect reps all the way. Stay on that, work now, let's go. Come on. Drive. Good. And again. Yeah, stay steady. Go another one like that. Come on. Short. Good.
Oh shit.
How many did you do there?
15.
15. What have I done wrong here? That's not working.
You can just loop this the other way around. Come on. Now it hurts. Get it in. Come on, get it in.
Oh, that cardio.
How many is that? 20?
18, I think. Yeah, nice.
2 more of these. Oh.
So you, come on. Last one. Drive, come on. Good. That's like nothing, isn't it?
Hey?
Is there even any point in that?
Alright.
Yeah, it's like, can you feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's a bit awkward for me, I think. It's a heavy one, isn't it?
Probably get 100 on it. Maybe not this rotation, but eventually.
I've got 50 written down as the last time I did
Nah. Upper back, that would be, I reckon.
this. 50 for 8. Don't know how long ago I did that though.
Hell no.
I haven't used this in about a couple of years, so.
We went with that overhandle grips, but I think it's just because of our biomechanics. Like, for most people, you're targeting lats, you probably want the narrow ones. It's awkward. It's of our height, mostly. I know I can target my lats using this, so. We're good?
Yeah.
Have you always done these handles, or do you use other ones?
I never use this.
In the difference, like, I say this to a lot of people, there's a lot of movements like within each body part. So for chest, for example, like a pec deck, clavicular fly, costal fly, like you don't want to be going like 6 reps on that, in my opinion. Like that's a movement whereby feel, my muscle connections are all really important. You want to be exercising that full range of motion, like peak contraction. So when you're short, like really getting short. When you move to a press, or in this example, like a row, we talk about compound isolation, right? I've said so many times. There are no isolation movements, like even on that lat row, you're not isolating the lat, but you are biasing it more than other muscle groups. On this, like it's going to be a whole kind of upper back, lat, biceps movement. So I think you can allow yourself a little bit more leeway in terms of it not being perfect reps, perfectly short, perfectly left, etc. So just bear that in mind when you're applying yourself this movement. Same with like a leg extension, but then like a leg press or a hack squat. A leg extension, you want to be peak contraction, fully short, fully open. So something to think about.
Good. Yeah, come on. Good. Come on. How many was that?
Pressure on the chest, 7.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that.
Is that 85 or 90?
Huh?
Oh,
I think I'll take off.
it's easy, come on. Let's get 8. Good, still moving. Find 8 here, let's go. Good. A little bit of me. Yeah, come on.
That is destroying me here.
It's a bit grim, isn't it? Whew. No wonder I passed out.
When you rather sort that for like a...
Huh?
When you rather sort that for a Cybex row or something.
Oh yeah, got the pin loaded one through there. Yeah, bro. Stack it though.
I feel like I ain't going to be able to do very much on this during a prep.
Yeah, we can sort it in.
That's horrible.
This is going to be more lat.
Unless you like brought this up a bit. It's like here.
What?
Brought the platforms up a bit. You'll make it drop off a bit more.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. I still think it's going to be the... It's like, more for me, it's more the
If you could just like turn this a bit.
It needs to be like... Maybe lower down, I don't know. Sort of.
Light work, come on. That's the bastard, isn't it? Trying to drag one up more up with that from that.
Fuck me. Nice, go ahead. Good. Another one, let's go.
Yeah.
Dive. Set. Last set of prep, that is.
Hey.
That's your last set of prep.
Yeah.
Never seen that again.
Well, we had a good run.
Next time you do that, you'll be on stage.
We had a good run.
Will you qualify for the Olympia next time you touch that machine? Lost it.
Oh shit.
Fucking hell.
Come on. Good. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
How heavy is that?
55?
55.
I've done like 70 on there.
Huh?
It's having my back off, man. I'm going to do 2 high rep sets. There's too much pressure on that T-bar row. It sits like here. It's too hard to breathe when you've got a lot of weight on there. And then this is the same, so we'll swap that out next week. Do a lat focused Cybex row. And then come on to this, or vice versa, because this is a bit more taxing. I was just saying to Josh, this session for me is going to be horrendous. I've got like hamstrings and then quads at inwards. I don't know if I'm going to cope like 2 weeks out. Pinch together. Nice, that's it. Good. Yeah, it's perfect. Good, Josh. Okay, squeeze together.
Oh my God. Wow. Does that look alright?
Yeah,
Feels
I think you're. I come quite like that.
More Lara.
You're quite like that. Yeah, I'm just like literally trying to do that. Fuck me. I wouldn't be able to do this on my own though.
Hey?
With the bench. I wouldn't be able to do this on my own without the bench being.
No.
I might be able to put it on.
Come on. Good. Come on. Yeah, strong as fuck, Joe. Come on. Keep moving. Keep moving. Come on. Last set on this. Yes. Get it up. Strong. Good set.
Oh, mate. See that massive amount of flexion he's getting on the upper back. All this is going to be working when he draws his shoulders back. So the main focus of this movement is just that shift from your shoulders. Moving the whole joint like around. And then retracting. That's what I'm saying. Squeeze in here. Squeeze in here. Come on. Good. The row is less of the movement here. We're not trying to hit the lats. Finish that. Come on.
Good fuck.
That's our back segment done for the day. So 3 movements, the pull down, the T-bar row, which we're going to change to the Cybex row. Just way more accurate, way more locked in, like safer as well, and we can breathe. And then the thoracic extension, which we can only really do when we're both here, because that bench needs weighing down. So we'll have to see how that goes. But you can always recreate that movement. Like I said, it's just that motion of moving the whole shoulder girdle forward and back, so protracting and retracting. What I'm thinking about is like having that bench digging in right under my pecs, like my sternum, and I just want to like extend over it and then flex over it and then like extend up off it. So it's a nice movement. As I said, the row isn't the main part of that movement. Good. Yeah, nice. Good. Nice. That's easy, Josh. Good. Come on. Stay locked. Keep those glutes back. Let's go. Drive now. Finish. Yeah. Come on. Good.
Yes. Oh, so tight on my quads. I think that's too tight. Good. Yes. Good. I haven't touched it. Nice. I thought I heard your knee crunch then.
Huh?
I thought I heard your knee crunch when you were there.
No, knee feels alright, weirdly. Must be Ross. Shout out Ross.
Yeah, there you go, Ross.
Shout out Ross. Alpha health. Good. Again. Still going, still moving. Let's go. Dive. Come on. Yeah.
A little bit at the top now, come on.
Let's go. Dive.
Yes. Oh man, that's fucked. Come on. Good. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. That's the worst. I didn't know what to do either. Good. Go on, Thorburn. I love you guys.
Horrible.
Go on, Thorbs.
Don't rate it. Yeah, that's gonna hit out there. Good, come on.
Oh, the glute poppers, they are.
What's that then? I'm gonna wrap this video up there. My last exercise on this day is gonna be adducters, but because we've gone from an old split to a new one, I literally only just finished legs on Saturday and it's now Tuesday, so my adductors still feel bad. I will pick them up again later in the week on my other leg day, and then by next week should be recovered. So I hope you enjoyed this style of vlog. Obviously there's gonna be some on Josh's page, some on mine as well, so keep checking in and watch this prep unravel for the both of us. Not unravel, unfold. I feel like unravel means it's all gonna go out of control, which it is. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.